Hi everyone! Welcome to the vlog. Today I want to talk about my journey as a preschool teacher here in Singapore. So let me give you a backstory first. We came to Singapore in 2007, and when we came here, I thought that it would be easy for me to get a preschool teaching job because I had more than 10 years of teaching experience in the preschool in the Philippines. However, that was not the case. When I came here, I submitted my resumes to a lot of schools, but I did not get any response. Why? Because I was not qualified to teach in the preschool because I did not have an early childhood education certificate or diploma. So for 5 years, almost 6 years, from 2007 to 2013, I did not have a job. I was a stay-at-home mom, which is also a good thing because my children during that time were in their primary school years, and since we are just new here in Singapore, they are also adjusting to the lives here. So it's a good thing that I was there for them to be able to guide them and support them in their new environment. So in 2013, I started to apply again in a lot of schools. I think what I did was to get all the email address of so many schools, and then I sent my resumes to a lot of schools, and then luckily there was one who responded and called me for an interview. And when I went for the interview, right there and then I was hired. However, I still cannot teach because I didn't have the qualifications to teach in early childhood. So I worked in that school for only a year. After a year, I resigned already because I didn't like the culture of the school also. That's why I resigned. And then my colleague from that school told me about the Place and Train program wherein you can study and work at the same time. So I looked for schools which offered that program. And luckily again, an employer called me and asked me if I'm willing to undergo further studies in early childhood education. And so I said yes. And then from that time on, I started working in the center. In the morning, I was working in the center, and in the afternoon, I go to school for further studies. By the way, before I was accepted in the Place and Train program, they asked for the following requirements. Number one, my report card in elementary school, which I didn't have already, so I had to ask for my permanent records from my elementary school. And then diploma for high school and report card also. And then diploma in college, transcript of records, and certification that English is the medium of instruction. So you just have to get that from your college or university. So I took the course for 1 year, and then after that, I was bonded for another year. And then after that year, I resigned again from that center, and I decided to rest for a while because working and studying at the same time is quite difficult. So it took quite a toll on me, and I really get so stressed out and so tired. So I said I have to take a time off for a while. So after a few months, my former colleague again called me and asked me if I wanted to apply in this center because they have an opening for a teaching job, and it's just near my place. So I went and I applied, and I was hired right away. So this is now my third center, and I worked in this center for 3 years. Well, because teaching young children is sometimes really very tiring, especially now that I'm not getting any younger. Sometimes I really need to take some time off, and over here we only have 14 days leave, so sometimes I think it's not enough. Right now, I'm in my 4th center, and I'm working half days. That's why it's not very tiring, at least I get to rest in the afternoon. So in the morning I teach, and in the afternoon I get to do my vlogs, which is a good thing. I think I'm getting the best of both worlds. So let's see how far we can go from here. So that's it for today's vlog. Singapore will be needing a lot of preschool educators in the coming years. So please join us in this industry. It may be tiring, but it's fun and rewarding at the same time when you know that you are able to make a difference in the life of a child. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe and hit the bell button so that you'll be updated when I upload a new video. Bye, everyone!